Hey everyone, it's your favorite YouTube investing guru back again with another banger video. Today, we're taking a look at 5 stock picks from the Oracle of Omaha himself, Warren Buffett. Now we all know Buffett is the GOAT when it comes to investing. We all know Uncle Warren is the Michael Jordan of investing. This dude has made so much money that when he goes to sleep at night, he sweats $100 bills. I'm talking stacks on stacks of cheddar. Homeboy's got a net worth of over $100 billion, and he built that fortune by investing in great companies and holding them for the long run. But here's the thing, Buffett isn't just some wolf of Wall Street tycoon. He's the sage of Omaha, sharing his wealth of wisdom with young bucks like us. So when Buffett talks, smart investors listen. And recently, Buffett has been dropping some knowledge nuggets about specific stocks he thinks could make you mad bank if you buy and hold. I'm talking loads of cheddar, straight cash homie, big-time returns. These aren't your average stocks either. They're total heavyweight champion, best-in-class businesses that Buffett believes should be long-term holds for any solid portfolio. All right, enough jibber-jabber. Let's dive right into these 5 stock picks from the Buffett. Stock 1, Amazon. Kicking things off with an absolute beast of a stock, Amazon. Now if you aren't familiar with Amazon, you must have been living under a rock for the past 2 decades. Come on now, you already know Amazon is a straight-up savage in the world of e-commerce. This is the sword-wielding samurai of online shopping. Amazon is the King Kong of e-commerce and cloud computing. This bad boy has its hands in everything from online shopping to groceries, streaming video, cloud storage, and way more. With over 200 million Prime minions globally and more than $386 billion in sales last year alone, Amazon has been on an unprecedented path of total domination. Madness, I tell ya. Not to mention, they're expanding their empire into everything, cloud computing with AWS, streaming entertainment, AI-powered devices, you name it. But get this, even the all-knowing Oracle of Omaha was sleeping on Amazon in the early days. Buffett admitted he totally whiffed by not investing sooner. Well, better late than never. In 2019, Buffett finally came to his senses and bought around $1 billion worth of Amazon stock for Berkshire Hathaway. And Buffett thinks this beast still has a long growth runway ahead to rampage through new industries and crush competitors without mercy. I've got to agree with the GOAT here. All you Amazon bulls out there, get fired up. Because this monster stock still has room to run wild over the next decade. Stock 2, Alphabet. Our next pick comes from the mothership of the tech world, Alphabet, aka the mothership of Google. In case you've been living under a rock on Mars, Alphabet is the overlord of Google, the #1 search engine in the world. Alphabet also owns YouTube, Android, and way more. This tech titan is quickly taking over the globe with its expanding empire. This company has its sticky little fingers in so many emerging technologies it's bonkers. Get this, Alphabet is Buffett's biggest holding after Apple, making up over 10% of Berkshire's whole portfolio. We're talking over $37 billion worth of stock. Clearly, Buffett is mega bullish on this tech leader, and it's easy to see why. Google dominates internet search and digital advertising. It's an absolute cash cow, generating over $200 billion in annual revenue. But Alphabet isn't a one-trick pony. The company is so much more than just Google. Alphabet is pioneering self-driving cars through Waymo, revolutionizing healthcare with Verily, and leading the charge in AI research. Even after all its growth, Alphabet still trades at a reasonable valuation given its world-eating ambitions. My verdict, Buffett says Alphabet's business is almost impossible for competitors to replicate. I couldn't agree more. The moat around Google search is wider than the Grand Canyon. Alphabet's stock price will likely keep climbing for years to come. When the guy worth over $100 billion says buy, you buy. Stock 3, Microsoft. All right, on to stock 3 now, Microsoft. Come on, you gotta rep your tech OGs. Microsoft has been around since the Stone Age, but they still crush it today in software, cloud computing, gaming, and more. Under Mastermind CEO Satya Nadella, Microsoft has evolved from clunky Windows PCs into a cloud-first profit machine. Just look at their cloud business Azure, which grew 50% last year. Meanwhile, Office 365, Xbox, LinkedIn, GitHub, Microsoft has its hands in everything these days. No wonder it's worth over $2 trillion. Buffett started building a position in Microsoft back in 2019, and it's now Berkshire's 3rd largest holding. Microsoft checks all the boxes Buffett looks for in an investment. Huge moat, strong brands, pricing power, leader in secular growth trends. Even after all its success, Microsoft still has a massive moat and open runway to take its dominance into the future. For pure stability and leadership in tech, Microsoft is a no-brainer stock to buy, hold, and never sell if you ask this investor. Stock 4, Visa. Pumping along to Stock 4, we have Visa, the undisputed champion of digital payments. Visa operates the world's largest payment network, connecting consumers, banks, and businesses across 200+ countries. If you've ever swiped a card, used Venmo, or touched a payment terminal, chances are you are riding on Visa's unstoppable network. This company is modern payments. In 2021 alone, Visa processed 164 billion transactions totaling $10.4 trillion. And as digital payments keep exploding, Visa is poised to benefit big time from this unstoppable trend. That's just a lot of freaking money passing through Visa's pipelines every year. Nothing can stop Visa's rapid growth and total domination of digital payments. Not even Bitcoin has a chance against this beast. As the world continues going cashless, Visa stands to benefit big time from the secular shift towards digital payments. E-commerce, contactless payments, mobile wallets, real-time payments. All these emerging trends represent huge growth opportunities for Visa to monetize over the next decade. Buffett loves companies with impenetrable competitive moats, and Visa's network moat is one of the biggest and widest. Once a merchant starts accepting Visa, they rarely ever leave. Same goes for consumers. When something just works, you don't really have a reason to switch. Visa still trades around 30x forward earnings, so it's not exactly cheap. But the company has pricing power and operating leverage out the wazoo. As payments keep going increasingly digital, Visa should have no problem continuing its double-digit earnings growth well into the future. Stock 5, Johnson & Johnson. And finally, drum roll please. Our last stock from Buffett is Johnson & Johnson. J&J might not be flashy or futuristic like our past picks, but man, for a healthcare stock, it sure is fine. With over $90 billion in sales across drugs, medical devices, and other health products, J&J is the standout all-star of its industry. This company just as a stability and consistency. J&J has paid rising dividends for nearly 60 straight years. Meanwhile, our aging population means demand for J&J's products will keep steadily rising over time. Buffett says J&J is one of his all-time favorites to buy, forget about, and hold essentially forever. Healthcare spending is also practically recession-proof. People will keep needing J&J's prescription drugs, medical equipment, and consumer products regardless of how the economy is doing. I mean, heck, who doesn't use J&J's baby shampoo and Band-Aids? This company is as stable as they come. While not the most exciting pick, J&J is a legendary long-term play in Buffett's book. And I fully trust the GOAT's wisdom on this one. And there you have it, folks. 5 stock picks from the Oracle of Omaha himself that he believes could make investors rich over the long run. Buffett didn't become one of the greatest investors ever by chasing flashy fads or hot momentum stocks. He focuses on buying quality companies with lasting competitive advantages and holding them for the long haul. These 5 stocks all check those boxes and then some. Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Visa, and Johnson & Johnson are industry leaders with long growth runways ahead. Even after recent run-ups, Buffett believes these 5 stocks are still worth investing in today and holding for the next 10+ years. And I'm inclined to trust the GOAT's judgment. But don't just take Buffett's word for it or mine. Do your own research before buying any investments. Figure out how these companies fit your own investing strategy and risk tolerance. And if you do decide to invest, think long-term. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Buffett's fortune. Patience pays when it comes to stocks. Alright, that wraps up this video. Go make that cheddar, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.